What's up, hotties? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Leslie, also known as the Hot Mommy, and today we're talking bags. I wanted to share with you guys my luxury bag collection, show you how I got started, what pieces I absolutely love, and what you should buy if you're looking to start your luxury bag collection. If that sounds like something you're looking for, this video is just for you. I wanted to talk to you today all about bags because bags are my favorite accessory. I literally sometimes feel like Erykah Badu was talking to me when she was like, "Bag lady, you gonna miss your bus," carrying all that stuff. But I would sooner miss my bus than to get rid of my bags, okay? I think bags are the perfect investment piece. They're the best bang for your buck. They have the most value because you can't outgrow them, really. They're something that you cannot get too big for, you're not too small for. Your bag just works for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you get tired of them, especially if they're luxury or designer, you really can resell them, get your money back, and buy something else. So to me, it's the best thing going, okay? I love it. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about how I got started with collecting bags and purchasing them. And I guess you could kind of say that that really began when I was small. Even before I could afford like luxury bags, I have always loved purses. I mean, the way I would go to Forever 21 every other weekend trying to buy a purse, I'm talking about saving lunch money so that I could get a bag. Like my mom would say, "Listen, I know you're going out with your little friends to the mall. Don't come home with another purse." I rarely listened because I just love them so much. And so nothing has changed. Like, this is something that has always been a thing for me, and I'm just super excited about it. So the first thing I want to walk you through is probably my Louis Vuitton collection, because it is the brand that I think takes over the most of all the bags that I've purchased. I would say that this is really a brand that I love because I love everything they do style-wise, design-wise. I think that my style is probably something that could be categorized as really classic, and I think that Louis Vuitton does a lot of classic styles. The monogram print is so classic. The colors are classic. They go with everything. In addition to the fact that they have a variety of different colors of leather, I just really enjoy the brand as a whole. And so I'll walk you through some of my favorite Louis and tell you which ones I would encourage you to purchase if you're looking to get started. First things first, I think most people's first Louis is either a Speedy, right? Or a Neverfull. My first Louis Vuitton was actually the Neverfull, so we'll start there. This was my push gift when I had my second daughter. I definitely used this bag as a diaper bag. First of all, this is the GM size, so it's the largest size they offer. I wanted this because I was like, I don't want the diaper bags that are on the market. At the time, there were a few other luxury diaper bags, but I was just like, I want something that's going to be more like a purse that I'm not going to get tired of using. And if I'm going to spend this much money on a designer like diaper bag, I may as well get something that's really going to like go far and beyond that. So I love the Neverfulls. As you can see, this one has been used for a while. So it's like honey on the straps. I've been using it for years at this point. I also love to have an organizer inside of my bag. Now, as you see, I bought one that matches the inside pretty well. This is just something that I actually got from Amazon, and I'll link it for you guys. But it is a great thing. Oh, I'm losing stuff. This is a great thing to have inside your Neverfull because it keeps it organized. This is a bag that is like the never-ending pile of stuff. I mean, you could dive in this bag, okay? And so if you want to keep yourself organized, this is the best thing going. It has a middle zipper. There's several pockets on the side. This works for me so well, especially because this bag is typically my travel bag. So being able to have, you know, something in there that helps me make sure all my stuff is where it needs to be. But more importantly, it helps keep the shape. Like, this is a bag that can go flop, flip, or bam, right? You know what I mean? And if you want, you can fold it up and like lay it down so it's flat. But I just like to have the stand-up shape and I want it to sit. Know this now and know it early. I am a hoe for a monogram, okay? I love to monogram everything. One, going back to that classic look, for me, when people talk about things that, you know, are quote-unquote old money, if you will, and I don't necessarily like lean into that thought process, but monograms are that for me. I enjoy putting my name on things, just being like, it's me, I belong. So this is one of my favorites. Also because, you know, you can fold it in, it carries a lot. this was the first step for me into Louis Vuitton, and it just kind of kept going from there. I don't even know the order in which I bought all these bags, but the next one I'll share with you is another Neverfull. Now this is like in the Dove gray with the embossed line that they had. I love this bag mainly because it's still an excellent everyday tote. I wanted something that I could carry all of my stuff in from day to day. I have 3 kids. So even though I've downgraded from like having to have a diaper bag, that doesn't mean I still don't have to have a bag full of stuff. Child snacks, tissue, tie, pen, like I have a Walgreens in here. So having a tote bag that is like quality, sturdy, gonna hold me down is what I really needed. I also wanted something that was a little bit of a lighter color so that I could use it more every day and it could go with more outfits than just this big bag. I will say I love this one. I wear more often, like folded in. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 because you know you can close the sides and it'll fold in and it gets a little smaller, can tuck a little more under the arm. Another thing, I do have an organizer in this bag. You see this one is brown, and as you can see I was using this purse today, so it has all my stuff in it. But I love these totes because you can carry so many things. In addition to, whenever you get a Neverfull, you always get another pouch included in the bag. Let me grab it and show y'all. So inside every Neverfull, you also get like a little clutch, a little wristlet. I like using this, you know, when I'm going someplace and I need to like have extra, you know, pads and tampons, or if I need to throw some lip gloss. You know, this now is become not only more than one bag, but it's 2 bags for one, because really you can hold this under the arm if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like you can carry like a little pouch. It hooks in inside of the tote, so it's really like a perfect purchase to me. I think that getting these tote bags, I would suggest more than I would tell somebody to get a Goyard like tote. To me, the Goyard totes, they're great, but for the amount of money that you're spending on them, you can get something that's a little more sturdy. And so I prefer a Neverfull tote to that. Even though I do have a Goyard and I like Goyard, these are the totes that I would probably choose. So in that same line, I also got a vanity bag, like a train case, vanity case. I love this little bag because it's almost perfect for like evening wear, but also if you just want to go someplace and you need like a crossbody bag, something small, kind of petite, that also carries so much. This bag has so much room in it. When I tell y'all I have stuffed so many things inside this bag, the crossbody chain is an actual chain, and I really love that because it gives a little like edginess to the bag, something that is, you know, could be seen as just kind of standard and basic and black. The chain gives it a little edge and a little heft. I love the embossing on here. This did not have room for a monogram, but it does have the lock that comes with it, so that you can lock the zippers. I love that about a lot of Louis things. You know, it just gives that extra level of security. And if I do use my locks, obviously I take the keys off the bag. But this is something that I carry all the time. I have carried this like to galas, I've carried this to dinners. So it's just a good bag, you know, if you're on the go, but you still want to take a lot of things with you. So the next one I'll show you guys is my Speedy. I have wanted this bag obviously since high school, like most people I saw, you know, with this bag. And I recently got this one because I bought all these other ones before I ever got it. And I said, there's no way that I can have a whole Louis Vuitton collection and not have a Speedy. What type of mess is that? I can't do that. So I had to get one, but I wanted a small version. So this is a Speedy 25. You can get 30 or 35. I love this size. I think it's perfect for if you're trying to use the bag every day, because it will get heavy. Like, you know, you holding it on your little wrist, holding it on your little arm, it gets heavy. But it's perfect because, one, it also has a crossbody bag, so you could throw it in what they call sport mode. You could throw it in the crossbody. Also, you can switch the straps out with other things. So a Speedy is just a bag that you're gonna have forever. Like, I love to, when this bag gets worn in and the leather starts to become more supple. If you follow, you know, the brand, you know that they just recently partnered with Pharrell, and so he was making another collection. He reintroduces Speedies in his collection in like another color. Now, I may not buy like a green one or a blue one, but that little yellow, that little yellow was hitting for me. I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. That's like just enough of a pop. I don't really need orange, but that yellow, it kind of goes off. And I have a feeling that he'll introduce some other colors. My hope is that he does like some pastel versions. Can you imagine if he dropped like a pretty pink or a cute mint green in that bag? That was my moment of silence for the bag that I will have. So I do love a Speedy. If you are looking to, you know, jump into the Louis game, I think that this is one that will hold you over because it, you know, again, it'll grow with you. It'll stick with you for a long time. You can be 95 rocking your Speedy and it's going to still be cute. So love her. So the next Louis I'll show you guys is my Alma. So this is my Alma bag in epi leather, obviously in the red. I think a pop of red is perfect for everyone's closet. You all saw me style this bag last week in the fall fashion video. This bag, again, is also big as all hell. You could fit everything in here. And I love it because it's sturdy. You know what I mean? Like, I got receipts in here. So it fits stuff, but I love that it has feet on the bottom of the bag. So this bottom part never really has to touch the ground. I love that. I love how wide, you know, it opens. So beautiful. Again, comes with a lock. This bag I like to use, you know, when I want kind of to make my outfit look a little bit more structured and pulled together. So sometimes if I'm wearing like sweatpants or if I'm wearing like leggings or something, this is a bag I would grab to make sure that the outfit doesn't look as casual as it seems, right? I could just make this a little more like of a sturdy, presentable piece, and I really enjoy this bag. Unlike my other bags, this does not have gold hardware, and so that's different for me because I'm really a gold girly for the most part. Lately, I've been dipping into my silver bag a little bit more, but I enjoyed this. I also took this bag to like a sip and paint class, and it was funny because it got some paint splotches on it. You would have to look close to see them, but I wasn't like pressed to wipe it off. You know, I was just kind of like, I like that the bag has a little character, that it's been through something, she been somewhere. So, you know, I just kind of liked it. I thought it was cute. So this is another one of my favorites. The epi leather, I will say, is, you know, be gentle with it. So this is not a bag that I would tell you to get if you're going to use it all the time, because this is not an everyday bag. This is a bag you pull out periodically. When I first got it, I will say, like, there were a few loose threads and I probably need to go get these ones trimmed. But, you know, you can always take it to the atelier, let them fix it for you. You spending your money on them bags, make sure you take care of them because they will help you do that. The next one I'll show you guys is like a tried and true favorite, my bum bag. This bag, y'all, I love this. First of all, can we just talk about how having a grown-up fanny pack is the bee's knees? Like, it's the lick, because you can wear this bag so many different ways. You know, obviously you can wear it at the waist. I love to wear this bag really cross-body like this. I love to throw it over me, you know, kind of like that. But you can also just throw it over your shoulder and go. It is, again, spacious. There's a pocket in the back, you know what I mean? Like, in the front, I can fit, the way I have taken this bag everywhere, I can fit a water bottle, wallet, lotion, purse, glasses, sunglasses, just everything you need. I think that this is something that I would definitely invest in if you're looking to like up your kind of casual bag game. You're like, you know what? I need me a little designer, something that will give my outfit some flair, but it's still kind of my like laid back style. I think a bum bag is a perfect way to go. And this one is so cute. The one thing I do want to add to my bum bag is a bag charm. So I do want to get a charm that like will go from this zipper to the little hook at the bottom. I think a twilly would also be really cute on the handle here. So I think I'm gonna like accessorize my bags, because when you accessorize them, you also kind of make them a little newer to you again. And after you've had your bags a long time, sometimes you're like, okay, I'm tired of seeing that one. So I'm thinking about like getting some more things to just add to her so that she has a little more flair and she's a little more fun. So my next Louis is my triple pouch Louis. So this bag, a lot of people didn't like this bag because really it was made after Louis noticed that people were buying like different bags and then ordering chains off of various sites and kind of making their own little pouch. They were taking the pouches, kind of like the little wristlets, and buying straps and making them full purses, and Louis didn't like that. So they was like, we gonna make our own, so y'all stop doing that. People not gonna stop doing that, so it doesn't matter. But I enjoyed this bag largely because it is so versatile. This bag is literally 3-in-1. So as you see, it obviously comes with the strap, this big strap that I love. It comes with this coin purse on the side. So if you know you wanted something to put your little like change in, sometimes I put my keys in this. But after you take this strap off, okay, now you have one bag right here. Let's see, oh, we hooked differently. So here's one little bag that you have. Like, this is a purse, okay? You can wear this to like a little gala. You can wear it out to dinner, a little date. You can throw it over your little arm. Super cute, right? So then you can also attach this back to here. Clip it onto this one. Now you have another bag, right? So now you have a whole nother purse. Now you have 2 pouches in one. You can also separately, you know, take this bag, just connect it to each strap. So you just get so many different bags in one purchase. I thought it was genius personally, and I was like, say less to me. Like, I want it. So I bought it. Also, you could have gotten it in pink. There was a strap in pink. I thought that the green was a little more neutral and worked better for my wardrobe. But this is a bag that I had turned to time and time again. I love it. I love that it's so interchangeable. I brought this with me to homecoming recently, and I just like bought one of the pouches and a strap so that I could just use it when I was walking around and I didn't want to bring my full bag. So it just, to me, was like such a good investment. Sometimes, you know, the brands will come out with pieces that everybody doesn't flock to, but are low-key the sleepers. And I think this was a little bit of a sleeper. The next one I'll share with you is my Puchette Matisse. I love this bag because I love that it is multicolored, that it has the light version of the monogram as well as the dark. So this bag to me is just like a cute little briefcase. I used her for a really long time, and then I needed to put her to bed. First of all, I had taken her to the atelier once because my clasp wasn't like clenching and closing anymore. Y'all, let me tell you how that lady played me. She took one look at my little bag and she said, "Ma'am, well, the reason that your bag is broken is because you're overstuffing it. This bag is not meant to hold all of those things, so please hold less things in your bag." First of all, that's not your line. Mind your business. Fix my class. Secondly, don't play me like that. She was like, "Ho, take all that stuff out your bag." I was like, okay, thank you so much. So I have since had to realize that with her, you have to really use like thin things. You can't put your everyday wallet in here. This is not the bag to take when you go into the beauty shop and you need to have your snack, your Kindle, your laptop. This is not for that. This is a bag that you need to use when you're going out to kind of be cute, right? And you only need a little bit of stuff, maybe a little bit more, but not as much as you would need for your everyday bag in like a Neverfull or something else larger, because you don't just want to stuff her. So she does have 3 pockets, but as you can see, they're relatively small. So I do enjoy this bag, but she now gets pulled out a little less often than she used to because, you know, she can't hold the weight like the others. But again, another detachable strap. So I like sometimes will take this strap off and put it on another one of the bags just to give it a little flair. I think that's cute. So, you know, she's a fave, but I love that she just looks like a little briefcase. It makes me feel like Elle Woods. Like, oh, you know, so cute. And then my last Louis big bag is something that I've shared with you guys before, but it's my Louis Nuit. So she is actually my newest purchase. I have been wanting her for so long. She just screams to me like 90s cool auntie, and I love this bag. Her name is Yvonne because Yvonne is like, she's so chic. You know what I'm saying? She was like the fly girl in the 90s who like dated dudes named Bernard. You know what I mean? And like, and maybe one named Jerome who used to cut up, but she kept him around. So I just really love this bag. Like, she is so cute. I can't wait until she gets a little more worn in. So I've been trying to wear her often so that she gets worn in faster. I love the strap. My most recent trip, I actually took this in lieu of my Neverfull. And I will say, I don't think she's a travel bag because it was hard to like have all my stuff. So I think if I do travel with her, she has to be for like quick travel. Definitely not international. Definitely like not, maybe cross country. It was a little tough last time, but I think it was just like I had too much stuff. But I do love her. Spacious, great. You know, again, a good purchase. She was fun. I got her in Vegas because they didn't have any more in Los Angeles, and so love her. I said this on another video, or maybe it was on a TikTok, but she didn't come with like the drawstring closure. So with this one, I do just have to tie it, but they essentially were trying to charge me like another $500 just to get the closure. And I was like, baby, I know how to tie a knot. Like I can tie a bow. I think I'm good. So that's what, you know, I went ahead and got it. But I do love this bag. And I guess honorable mention, I'll show you guys. I do have a pouch that I keep everywhere because, again, Walgreens need that. And then this is my standard, like, everyday wallet. You know, I reached the age where I have to have a mama wallet. You know, you got to keep all the baby's insurance. You got to keep every credit card. So that's this. But this is my Louis collection. I would reckon to say that it is probably among my favorite brands. I can always go into Louis and find something that I enjoy, something that I love. And so there's a couple bags that I've been eyeing recently that I do want. And I maybe will share with you guys like a wish list of things that I want instead of trying to remember what they are at the moment. But yeah, that's what I've got going on. So now I'll share with you my Gucci's. Okay, so now onto my Gucci's. I am missing one because I recently let my daughter have it. It was like one of those bags where I feel, you know, she needed a purse one day and what she was carrying was very ugly. So I was like, girl, use this bag. So I don't have it. So the first one I'll show you is just like my little Marmont belt bag, which I'm actually trying to sell. So this is listed on Vestiaire right now. It's so cute, and I always thought it was like, you know, just a cute little bag, but it's very, very tiny. It doesn't fit much. So it's really not like, you know, a practical bag. At the time that I bought it, it wasn't practical. Now I'm like, she is cute. I do like her, and she is so like basically brand new. I didn't use her a lot because she didn't really fit much. So, but I do think that this is a very cute bag, and I love, like, you know, just how it looks. It's like a cute little classic sort of thing. So the next one I have is my Gucci Boston. I love this bag. This bag is a workhorse. When I tell you, let me tell you about this bag. This is what my husband bought me this. I don't even remember, but I think I was just like, oh, I just want me like a good standard, you know, good old Gucci. And that's what this is to me. It's a good old Gucci. Like, this really, let me tell you something. If you going to Netflix and chill, this your spend the night bag. Because it's undercover, right? It's not a full duffel. It's not like, oh girl, I didn't know you were staying the night. It's just like, oh, that's your purse. But you could fit your toiletries in here, extra pair of clothes, some drawers. If I was spending the night, this is a cute bag, okay? So I love this bag. Also comes with the strap so you can crossbody it. I have taken this bag everywhere. It's so durable, right? Like, even though it's cloth and it's not leather, the canvas is so strong and so durable, and the bag shape is so classic. This is one I could put on my shelf and not wear for like years, but if I whipped it out, it would still be like, that's a nice bag. So this I love. She's also one of my only like blue-ish bags, so it's really the only like blue thing that I have. I will always cherish her. This is my just like Gucci Marmont like crossbody, and I believe this is the size medium if I'm not mistaken. I love it because, you know, it's a bit versatile. Like, you can stretch the strap here and go crossbody. We can wear it over the shoulder, you know, so she's cute. I do enjoy her. I would say that sometimes you want to just be mindful of this leather, but I think that this is a good like entry-level Gucci bag. She has enough space to wear. I pull her out in the fall very often. She usually is my like go-to fall everyday bag because she's black, quality, it's always gonna hit. I have a matching belt, so like, you know, this is just a bag that it's a staple. You need a nice black bag. This is her. So this was my latest Gucci purchase, and by latest I think I bought this last year. But I do love her. I love, again, the print, the classic Gucci print. She's so cute. I love that she was the shape of the Diana, but she didn't have bamboo handles. I was a little nervous to buy bamboo handles because I'm like, how often am I going to use that bag? I also didn't like the rubber band color that they had on some of the Dianas. So I do want one, but they didn't come out with a color that I was like so into. So I was like, this is a happy medium. I also went in there to buy a wallet. and ended up with the purse too. So that just goes to show you I need to get it together. But I really do love this bag. She has been worn so good. This is like a great going out bag because she also comes with the strap. She can be crossbody. She can just go on the little wrist and the hand. She fits enough that, like, you know, you can really use her often, but she's not so oversized that you'll be overwhelmed by her. So I really do enjoy her. She was a good piece. So now I'll show you guys just a few of like my other one-offs that I have and share with you which ones I think are definitely worth the money. Okay, so first I'll show you my most sentimental bag. So this is a bag that I got in Philly. My husband bought me this as well. And this bag holds a special place in my heart because we were visiting my in-laws in Philly. So we were with family. It was a lovely trip, so beautiful. And we were walking down the street and we passed this little thrift store. And I was like, oh, babe, can we go in? So we go in, we looking around. And I looked behind the lady and I said, what's in that box? And it was like a pristine Chanel box, y'all. And so she pulls it down and she was like, here you go. And I opened it and it was this. It was this beautiful, like, cross-bodied 90s heavyweight chain, velvet burgundy. Oh, she's just so gorgeous. I have since stuffed her like with paper because I got rid of the box. It was just kind of starting to tear up. But when I say this bag is in the perfect condition, and I got it for a price that I feel like that little lady, she let me have that bag. I think she just saw how much I wanted it, and the price she gave it to me was like unbelievable. But every time I wear this bag, somebody's like, give me your purse. This bag has so much sentimental value. I would like never get rid of this bag. I love her so much. I do not bring her out often, but when I do, she always gives what needs to be given. Okay, so the next two I'll share with you are my Pradas. These are my Prada re-nylon bags. This is the belt bag, which is actually a men's version. Y'all know how I feel about shopping in the men's section. Don't sleep. So this was a perfect, another belt bag that like carries everything. It was also under $1,000. So if you are looking to get into the designer bag game, you might want to start with like a belt bag because they're just at the $1,000 mark. So if that's something you're like, okay, listen, I don't want to do too much, but I got a little coin for it. Do that. Start there. I think it's a good place. The bags fit a lot and they'll get a lot of cost per wear. I loved my re-nylon backpack. I opted for the small version. And the reason I did that is because I think backpack purses can quickly go juvenile, right? They can be so cute, but then suddenly you can look like you're in middle school. And I do not want to be walking around looking like I'm in grammar school. Like, I'm just like, no. So, you know what I mean? I love with this bag that I can put it on my wrist and it doesn't get too heavy that it can't handle that. So I can hold her like this. I will one strap it sometimes, and if I do have to put it on my back, that it doesn't look too like childish. So sometimes I can be finicky with backpack purses. I'm a kid of the 90s. They were everywhere. But this was like a good happy medium of dipping back into that sort of like trend without going overboard. I do love this bag. I will say sometimes it's like a bear to get in and out of when you want stuff, but she gets pretty good use in my closet. I enjoy her. So now there's a bag that I love, but I don't think I would suggest somebody buy it, right? So it's my little Fendi, you know, bracelet bag, and she's cute. I bought the chain to go with her because the idea of just wearing her like a bracelet didn't make sense to me. I was like, no, you can give me the chain. So, you know, some people just wear the bag like this. It's meant to be worn kind of like an accessory and a purse. So you can wear it like a bracelet, right? Like this. And I think it's cute. I've definitely worn it like that. But when I tell you nothing's fitting in this bag, like one card, your ID, and one lip gloss. My phone does not fit in here. I got a 14 Pro Max. Like, if I want to carry things in my hand, I'll take this bag. But I don't really want to do that, you know? So I love that I did buy the strap for this because the way that I get the most wear out of this bag, to be honest with you, is wearing it around my waist. I know that that feels like, girl, what? But truly, this bag gets so much more wear. And you'll see on the screen, like, I wear it around my waist. It gets so much wear like that rather than around my arm. If I was going to buy this bag, I would just buy the regular size, the big one. Because it just doesn't get that much use in my closet. Like, it's very cute. I'm glad I have her. I wouldn't sell her or anything. But she just, I would have bought the big one. So the next one I have is my Goyard pouch, which I love. I would rather buy a Goyard pouch than I would get a tote. I have the pouch, the matching wallet, all that. I I love this because sometimes you just want to throw some under your arm, and she is so good for that. She carries everything you need to carry, but she adds a little like, oh, I see what you're doing. I see you. And I love that. I love a pouch that sometimes like you just want a cute clutch. And this is like the perfect kind of clutch for me. It's structured enough. It's not like too big, not super oversized. But if you throw it on with anything, it's going to get like it's going to get a head nod. You know, when somebody just see you and they respect what you're doing, it's just like, I see you, girl. And I love the color. It's not a color you see often. I think, you know, when people have Goyard, they go for like the bright blue. They go for the white, maybe the gray. The burgundy, it's a grown-up Goyard. Like, I love her. So I got her in San Francisco because it was easier to fly to San Francisco and buy it than it was to go to Beverly Hills, and they don't never have nothing. So she's a keeper. Love her. Now, if you're looking to get into the luxury bag game and you're not sure where to start, my favorite place to tell people is to get a camera bag. Camera bags are perfect because more often than not, they will end up on sale and under $1,000. I got this bag during an Essence sale, and she was under $1,000 bucks. She's a beautiful color. I love the marigold. I love the gold hardware. This like is a great little YSL touch. She's spacious. Obviously, she's a crossbody, comes with the chain. She has 2 pockets. So on this pocket, it actually is just like the regular, right? It just opens. But this one, it comes with spots for cards. So you really don't even have to carry a wallet. I love that. And so like those, to me, camera bags are the perfect entry-level option. If you're looking to get one, if you wanted to gift like a young teenager, young adult one, I think a camera bag is a great starter. Because they carry a lot, right? And you're going to get a lot of wear out of it. You're going to use it often. It's something that will stay in your closet for a long time. I return to this bag so much. I'm farmer's market, take this bag. Gotta run out, take this bag. So this shape is something you should definitely get. Now I've shown you guys my Balenciaga City Mini. I wanted a City Mini forever. So y'all have seen this, but she's my fave. Like this, when I tell y'all this has become the new like favorite child in the closet, and everybody is probably like, you don't pick me up no more. But I love it. She's also very spacious, but I think that she just has the perfect amount of like grunginess to a fit, and it just gives me like cool girl. I just enjoy her so much. Another removable strap, something that's really fun. She's not super spacious, but she has enough to where she's gonna hold what I need. And she's sturdy, honey. Sturdy, but also soft and supple. This is beginning to be one of my most favorites. Now, this is a bag, y'all. This is a bag I should have left at the store. Like, point blank in the period, I should have left it there. And the reason I didn't is because I felt sometimes, I think as Black folks, we'll go into spaces and we feel like we want to prove ourselves almost, like we want to prove that we can be in here. And it's a bad way to operate. We belong everywhere. If we are in there, it's because we want to be and we can be. And I allowed my discomfort and my feeling and thinking, you know, trying to think for somebody else to lead me into a purchase that I shouldn't have bought. That being said, I went in their store. I went into Dior to get a book tote. I wanted a medium-sized book tote. I told y'all before I love a monogram, so I wanted to get my name on it. They did not have any in stock in store of the design that I liked. Those, you know, totes change so often, so you kind of have to catch them. So they didn't have any of the designs that I enjoyed. So I was like, okay, you know, I just won't get anything. But the lady, you know, the essay was leading me around. We were looking around. And she was like, you know what? You really could get a Lady Dior. She's like, do you have any Dior's? I said, I don't. And she was like, a good way to step in is like to get a Lady Dior. It's a classic bag. It's always going to be in style. Yada, yada, yada. And I have the perfect one for you. So she pulls out this. Now it's a matte black, kind of rare. Not too many people have this. Matte black Dior lady. You know, she's cute. I love the little charm. She's actually a little bigger than I would want. But while she is pretty, she's just not something that I would really go for. I don't love her. I've tried to sell her twice. I tried to return her. Like, it just didn't go, right? I do enjoy that she has feet, so she's not on the bottom. But this material is so fragile. So sometimes I'm afraid to even take it out because I'm like, it's going to get scratched. It's going to get messed up. I don't like that. Like one little, you know, click and it's like got a scratch on it, you know. So I don't like that it doesn't have a button. It just has this sort of flip top. and you just kind of have to tuck it in. I don't like that. She does come with a strap, but the strap has to connect like here and here, so it's just kind of strange. I do think that this is a beautiful bag. I just don't think that it's a bag for me. And this bag for me is always a lesson in stick to your plan. Don't be convinced by somebody else to get something you don't really, really want. And so again, while she's cute, she's not a bag that I reach for often. Sometimes she's like, oh, okay, you bring it out to Dior. But I really could have just waited and got the book tote that I wanted. Nonetheless, we would love her anyway, but she's usually not the one that I reach for. So let's give her a hug now, because she don't get a lot of attention. So finally, the last bag I want to share with you is another bag that my husband bought me in New Orleans one year. And this is actually one of my favorite bags, because he was like, oh, let's get a bag, let's get a bag. You know, he learns, he's understanding. And he was like, but let's get something fun, different, that you don't really have. So I was like, okay. So we went to Fendi and he picked out this. And I actually was like, I probably would not have picked that for myself, but I love it. Like, I think it is so cute. And the thing that I love about it is that even though it's this pretty like periwinkle color, it almost comes off like a blue. So she looks so good with denim. And as a person that wears a lot of denim and a lot of like button down white tops, this is the perfect little bag to go with that. It adds a little fun, a little whimsy to the outfit. She obviously has pops of color. Also comes with the strap. She was monogrammed too. So she's a bag that like she doesn't always get out, but she's on display. Everybody can see her because she's so pretty and so dainty. And I just love her so much. So yay for this Fendi.